Good morning, everyone. This is Rafegal. We're playing some more Pokémon Odyssey. This is a ROM hack of Pokémon Fire Red, inspired by Etrian Odyssey and Maiden Abyss. Really cool so far. We've just cleared the first stratum, and before we continue into the second, we did stop in the second briefly. But before we go into the second, what I'd really like to do is finish doing a little bit of exploration. Part of this is because there's a lot of stuff going on in the second stratum, and I want to make sure we've got some Pokemon leveled up, namely these four guys, who are all going to evolve now that we've got our higher level caps. Partially so that we can fill out our Pokedex and complete some of our side quests. We've got this one is going to give us a third, I'm assuming, a third starter Pokemon. We've got, I think we should be able to complete this one. I don't know what it actually trades for, but we have it available. The Sneasel. Yeah, there's a bunch. Technically, I think we can get this one as well. I don't think we can get the Miltank yet. So, my goal right now is to start with some exploration. We're going to do naval exploration. And that'll give me a chance to go back and do some exploration for myself as well as some grinding to fill out my decks, catch things, etc. So we're going to do the exploration on screen, grinding and catching off screen, and then we'll jump back into the second stratum after that. There's also some stuff with naval exploration that I don't know how it works, so I'm very curious. Okay, so we're gonna go... Perfect. First things first, that's the Northern Atoll. And we will accept. So there's not a whole lot here. Just to be clear, so I am using... Oh, that's good to get. Okay. So that looks pretty straightforward as far as things go. Not a whole lot here. There's not a whole lot of encounters here. No, there are several encounters here, but we'll come back later to get them. So some of these are just filling out the decks, as it were. Oops, that was the wrong one. I am not sure what that boat was over there. The faraway island. The other thing is this is going to just let me fast travel to all of these places going forward, which seems very helpful. Oh my. The mark of the sacred lineage will open the door to the past. I hate riddles. Okay. I have no idea what that is. It doesn't even show up on... I don't think there's anything to catch, and I don't think there's anything that we can grab. At least until we get better rods. I'm slightly confused here because both of these look like they go the same place on the map. Oh, there's a boat there. I mean, I guess maybe we find out what these boats are, right? So I started saying earlier, as far as what guides I'm using, so this is something that always comes up when I'm doing Pokemon runs, and especially stuff like this is, are you doing it blind? Actually, I do want to see what this is. Pirates. That was my guess. Oh, awesome. We will Helping Hand Swift. We're 6 levels higher. This should one-shot both of these. No? I was thinking of it backwards. Okay, that's bad. I keep forgetting how this works, because in most Pokemon games, if you target the same guy twice, it'll target the second one, but in this, it brings in the second, or the third in this case. That's fine. So anyway, yeah, guides. I am using guides for where to catch things. I have a map of the water route, and I have the boss guide for Hardman specifically, which, in addition to just the guide itself, I also do have the calculator that goes with that, which has all of the boss encounters programmed into it ahead of time. Okay, so we can fight them. They're very fightable. I'm gonna go to Waterfall Wood. So, I don't have any clue as far as the story goes. I don't know how the standard encounters are set up. Anything like that. I do know what I can catch where, and I know what my goal is going to be as far as once I get to bosses. So I know, like, No, I don't want to proceed to a level 50 super foe. I didn't actually pay attention to what level stuff was here. Okay. No, we're good. But yeah, no, I have kind of a vague notion that I'm piecing together as far as like what order I should be doing things based on like what level things are at and stuff like that. But this open world is so huge that it's like I don't want to spend too much time, and I think based on the levels that this stuff is at, I could have and possibly should have been doing this before I did Stratum 1. Which is fine. Like, it's not the end of the world if I end up with a bunch of Or if I didn't have as many options as I could have had right off the bat. I want to give myself time to get more names on my list, because it looks like our party is going to get very large as far as trained up Pokemon very fast. So Waterfall Woods, we'll come back here and do the rest of the catching. Oh wait. I just noticed that there's a path down here too. Okay. So this is going to be a lot more useful once we get Surf, I think, also, because it looks like there's some items that we can get. So we're not going to unlock every location, but we're unlocking a lot of them all at once here. Varley looks like it's a town. Yeah. Varley, home of the Protector of the Woods. You've been to the Northwest House? If you want to power up your Pokemon, that's the right place. Okay, that's good. Said whoever brings offerings to the shrine will receive the Forest Lord's blessing. Okay, I did see what the encounters are for this one, so I'm really amused. Finding inspiration in the sea, find a new song. Now that they found the new sea route for this island, I can get back to training. Power items shop. Awesome. Power items won't work if your Pokemon can't gain XP. If your level is capped, you should use vitamins instead. That is really good to know. Plenty of people ready to teach moves to your Pokemon in exchange for old shards. Oh boy. Okay, so ability capsule, power weight, power bracer, power belt, power lens, power band, power anklet. I did not know that this is where we were going, or I wouldn't have spent money. Do I have stuff to sell? I don't think I do. Granted, money does seem to be fairly easy to come by in this. I'm gonna go with my basics first. Actually, do I just want to do it? Can we just do it? Let's do one of each. What's the worst that could happen? Like, I've ground out some more money. The trainer house, you can fight infinite enemies. Also, ability capsules means that we can change the abilities of Pokemon to their other or to their second ability, which is awesome. I am a big fan of that. Power items are useful. Yep. My husband is so mad at me. There is such a grouch. He's mad at me for losing a card game. If it wasn't for that Joker. Oh, he's mad because he lost a card game. Gotcha. Where did that book on bug Pokemon go? Okay. That feels random, but that's fine. Aren't you an adventurer? This might come in handy. We got our own Eviolite. Okay. I actually have some questions with that. Okay, so this is the shrine in Varley Woods. Which I believe we can technically access, but I don't know that we need to. Sure. We'll fight the rich kid. Get some more money. I am a little nervous because, again, I don't... Never mind. I was just going to say, I don't know what level these things are at. I also just realized that I'm being silly because I probably should be equipping the items I just bought. Attack. HP. Special attack. I'm actually gonna go defense, special defense here, I think. And I don't think that leaves me with one... Oh, it does leave me with speed. We'll give our fish some speed. We'll come back to you, Crucible. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to, you know, do something to trigger it. That's how that usually works. Gore-Tex is currently slower because of the item, which might end up being a problem, but for now we're good. I'm a little bit nervous. I just realized that that's going to heal him instead of me. Oh wait, no. Yep. That was a mistake. I know there's another spot where we can get one, so if I do accidentally kill it, it's okay. But it's got pretty good physical defense. We're gonna have to look for... so we've got EV training stuff now. I am curious as far as natures go. Abra. Okay. Because we do have some really bad natures on our team currently. Let's actually remember to heal. Trying to remember where it is. I was gonna real quick check to see how much we were getting per fight. Not much. So we can pay to edit them, which honestly may be easier. Skitty? There's a decent chance that I will do that by the end if we have a very reliable source of income. But if we're wandering around leveling up anyway, I don't see a reason why we should do that. Especially when we're not... Like, it's easy to get money, we don't have money. Which means I still have to get it. If we're doing that. That's another Sudowoodo. Interesting. Okay. I assumed there was just one. Don't have anything great here. This does look like where we're supposed to go. That's fine. Sandstream. And it's a rock type, so it's gonna get a special defense boost. Yeah, that's not great. We're going to focus energy and then karate chop here. And I'm actually going to toss a great ball here, even though we've already caught one. I was literally just gonna say because I don't want to... Because I think it'll be faster than killing. That's rough. We still don't have resurrection items. Okay. We'll run back to town quick. Honestly, I feel like we're probably done a pretty good exploration of this area at this point. We're gonna have to revisit it later anyway, so yeah, actually, we'll call that good. I'm very glad we went to Varley. I didn't realize that we were gonna get the EV training stuff there, so that's really useful. Also, just want to point out, now we've got Varley, Aqua Resort, Northern Atoll, Waterfall Wood, Faraway Island. So we have 3 here, and then these 3, which I assume are cities. Let's stop back at the Aqua Resort, quick. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I know what I thought I was doing, but I'm not sure what I'm doing. That's the level 50 super foe, so we're not going to be able to unlock more in the Aqua Resort for a while, it looks like. Well, let's just go ahead and do this. So we can treat the Lapras, because we have 2 Medica 2s and an antidote. That's what I was trying to avoid. There we go. We get a Lapras for that quest, which I am definitely okay with. Not sure we're going to use it. We'll see. But we genuinely don't have a lot in the way of water types right now. So, like, we have a few options here, like Wooper and Gulpin, but Lapras is a really solid water type. So, especially with the desert coming up, that feels like it may be on our radar. I actually don't know where I'm going from here, so I'm not sure why I decided to do that. Is this the right place? Did I just happen to get to the right place? That's Jagged Mountain. That was where I was trying to get. Awesome. Okay, Jagged Mountain. Let's see what's around here. Looking for hidden items. If you see me stopping next to a rock or a patch of grass, that's usually what that means, is I'm looking for hidden items. This is a pretty spacious area. So tall grass. Follow us on this new mission, they said. We'll find something exceptional, they said. Is everything all right? Of course I'm fine. The great Manfroy never backs down. It's Manfroy! Except at times like these. Wait, maybe you can help after all. I don't see how the first person you run into can help, but all right, what's going on? I managed to translate the text on the steel. Next to me, it seems like this island is hiding something, but I can't crack the riddle. From the peak of the sun to the splendor of the moon, this seal will hide the true essence of the crypt. Can't think of anything, to be honest. Right? Well, I don't feel as stupid now. Let me know if you figure anything out. Okay, we found another one of these, and there was a note from Manfroy, so that's really cool. I'm assuming that these are gonna be like the Reggies or something. This does have a lot of legendaries available in it. Nugget. Speaking of money problems. Okay. Well, we've already fought 2 of these guys, and this one we don't have to fight, so let's get out of here. Relic silver. I think relic items are just money as well. So I think that is probably the end of our... Wait, what? A red gem appeared on the pillar. What? Okay, I was not expecting that. I think there was one more down here somewhere that we saw. I don't know what I'm doing. There's another one there. I thought it was just cool decorations. They're interactable. An earthquake? I better make sure Manfroy is okay. Yeah, I have a suspicion that we don't want whatever is happening here, but we'll try it. What was that? No idea. All I know is it happened the moment I pressed a button and... Yep. Secret passage. My efforts have finally paid off. Your efforts. So I suspect this is a good place to save. Because this is probably going to be a boss fight that we aren't ready for. Another steel. That's right. Let's see what it says. What a strange thing. Nothing. Forget about it. The steel's damaged, so I could only translate part. Want to take a look? No problem. Here's a copy. I think I'll stay and study a bit more, but if you need me, you know where to find me. Okay, awesome. Memento Vitae. Memory of life? Oh. Interesting. Are these human bones? Okay. Well, that's cool. We have another plot going on. My money is still on something either like, or some sort of legendary, but we're getting that with a lot of these. And I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with them until later. So, yeah. Let's go to... actually, we want to go back to Jagged Mountain, because I should have done set sail. And then we're going to continue here. This is possibly a boss fight, so we're gonna see how it goes. I may need to I don't think we're gonna... I was hoping we could do that one as well. Okay, there's an FOE up there. Nope. Cool. Oh, and if you hit the dark spots, there's Pokemon. Okay. I've been trying to figure out how this works, and that actually explains it. So, Horsey... there are 12 encounters, so I was just talking about needing water encounters, and I believe that there are 12 different options that you can run into out here. So definitely okay with knowing how that works. Because it's like I haven't run into a single random monster in all of this. But yeah, no, there's like 12 encounters out here. So I am definitely okay with... Oh! It is multiple Pokemon in a row? Gotcha. Okay, so it's... I understand how it works now. So there's 12 potential things. There are 4 different encounters that are each made up of by 3 Pokemon. So we're gonna get a Whalmer next, it looks like. But that does mean that we have options to get a few other really good Pokemon, like Chinchou. Shelder is a potential. Staryu is a potential. And there's a few other ones that, while they're not normally great, could end up being very good because a lot of Pokemon are modded in this game. It's just Sand Attack, yeah. And Whalmer. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty happy with where we're at after that. Just for context, Arendelle is what's past that pirate ship, which is a level 22 fight. I do feel like we are probably it's not even that it's not even just that we're not ready, because this looks like a fight that it's listed as a boss fight, which means it is affected by the hard mode stats. And it's a full team of 6 that go up to level 24. And with a variety of typing. So I'm gonna need some better specific coverage. I also have those EV training items on, which, as you may have guessed, having a negative speed is not a good way to having a negative speed is not a good way to deal with a boss fight. That's not who I wanted. Okay. Oh, what is this guy? Well, look who it is. Need anything? You know, it was my father who founded the guild. I may not be related to him by blood, but I take great pride in his work. If I'm here today, it's all thanks to him. Okay. Gathering mining points at the second stratum. Yep, that was my guess. Okay. Wonder trades. I don't want to do wonder trades. Exchange flowers for Pokeballs. Not super concerned there. I'm not seeing the relic silvers here. Are they in the treasure pouch? That makes me nervous that they're in the treasure pouch. Because we may have to find them for something later. I may look that up. Either way, I feel like that is a pretty good exploration. We've gotten out to Varley Woods, Waterfall Wood, or Varley Woods, Waterfall Wood, Northern Atoll, Faraway Island, Jagged Mountain. We found Arundel, but we didn't actually go there yet. There's still a few locations, like 4 or so left in the naval exploration. We also figured out how the naval exploration worked. We went back and got a Lapras. Like, we didn't have a lot of encounters, but we did get a lot done. My next goal is going to be to catch all the Pokemon for the trades. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on. And in the process, we're going to probably get some levels, do some evolutions. And by the time we're done, I'm hoping that we'll be ready to take on the pirates. So we're going to catch a Yanma, a Sneasel, and a Beldum, and a Natu. And then try and evolve the Natu into a Xatu. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it. Next time. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.